Hello, everybody. I am GL and I am with the fuck shit. PurplexedQT, aka Laura, and Molly Golightly have a history together for a few years. They have been off and on buddies. The last time they have had a falling out was because of the whole Summer Wells and slash heels on the ground thing. And they haven't been on panels together for a few months. They haven't, talked to each other allegedly for a while. And people were surprised that Molly on her panel called Laura, uh, you know, and now people are speculating that Laura and Molly are friends again. So let's listen to the phone call, which was because of Pax, who is an enemy of Molly and Laura, came into Molly's chat, and Molly wanted Laura to confirm something for her, so she called Laura on air, which had people speculate that they are besties now again. So let's listen to the phone call, and then we're gonna listen to Laura speaking out on if they are besties now or not. So yeah, let's take a listen, and then I will be back.
I think that's.
Hold on. I'm calling Laura.
Why?
We're gonna get this once and for all.
What?
I'm calling Laura. Shut up.
What? She's not going to answer.
No. Hey, Laura. Guess who's in my chat right now? Pugs is in my chat. Guess who's in my chat right now? It's Pugs. And Pugs is once again denying that she told people years ago that she was a detective that worked on the Steve Avery case. I am live, just so you know. Did she tell you that she was a detective that worked on the Steve Avery case?
Yes, she did. No, not on the Stephen Avery. Jamie Kloss. What she said about Avery is that Teresa was her wedding photographer. That was her latest.
Is Pugs one of the biggest liars on YouTube?
Is Pugs what?
Is Pugs, in your opinion, one of the biggest liars on YouTube?
She's one of them. She's in the top 3.
Top 3. Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Take care, babe. There you go. So this is why when we have people, this is why when you cut ties with someone, you better keep their fucking number. Because you want to know something? You might need them. And you want to know something? They might need you.
I like how you called Laura babe at the end.
I did too. I did too. I was laughing at that German lady. Like, take care, babe. Click. I was like, okay.
I will never be friends with Michelle.
Okay, so that was the call, and now we're gonna hear from Laura herself if they are besties or not. So let's hear from Laura.
Let's address Molly, okay? I do not know why so many people think me and Molly are besties. Molly called me one time. The only reason I answered, I thought someone was dead. I was not on YouTube all day, and I really thought someone died. Like, why else would Molly call me? I am not friends with Molly again, but Huck, it's not because of you. I promise you. It is not because of you or anybody else. It is my own beliefs, my own feelings, and my own decision based on our past. Not mine and your past, Huck. Mine and Molly's past. Molly hurt me really bad when she never even acknowledged that the father of my son passed away. She knew how I felt about Brad. She knew how close I was with Brad. She knew the hell I went through with Brad. She could have at least said, wow, sorry for Dayton, so on and so on. She didn't. She never even acknowledged it. That is something that I will never forget. And that is something that I just don't forgive for. I just don't. There's many, many, many reasons. Now, does that mean that I can never speak to her ever again? No. Does that mean that I can't make her candles or people candles? No, it does not. Will I ever put any amount of faith in her? No. Will I ever trust her? No. Will I ever will I always care about what happens to her family? Of course. Do I think she's an over hip what's the word I'm looking for? Hypochondriac narcissist? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, we're not friends. She called me to confirm something about Pugs, that Pugs is a fucking lying piece of shit. And she's right. She was right. Pugs is a lying piece of shit. End of story. End of story. It's exactly right. It was a real life situation that she hurt me. And, shame on me. Shame on you. Burned me twice. Shame on me. It was my fault. I should have never, ever thought. How do I put this? I should have never thought that she would have called, or I should have never had that expectation that
that's not a very large expectation to have of somebody. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like
no,
that's
you're right.
Kind of like go without
Miss
saying,
Life
right?
Coach for Children, Miss Life Coach for Children couldn't even call and wish Dayton something when Dayton lost, 14 years old and he lost his dad. I would think, since she's such a good life coach, that she would have at least fucking called and said something. But that's my expectation. My bad. But I don't hate her for it. I'm not mad at her for it. It's just a reason why I will never be friends with her again. And there's that. But I don't want to talk about her 24/7. I don't want to be around people talking about her 24/7. I mean, that's just ridiculous,
So
and
like this answering the phone thing, Laura, how many times, like if you think back, I would probably say a good 4 or 5 times at least when you and I were not talking, that either you picked up the phone for me
Yep.
or I picked up the phone for you, and we were not on good terms at all.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly
So
right.
like we do answer the phone for one another. I think when it comes down to it, if someone's calling that you would not normally hear from, then it's probably important, right? So then you answer.
While we're on the subject of Molly, let me say this too, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I am not Molly. I am so sick and tired of being put in the same category. Oh, well, Perplexed does this, or Laura does this. I am so not Marissa. And I've said this 100 times and I'm not saying it again. Have I said things in the past that were fucked up? I sure as hell did. And I own every single one of them. So many people that want to run their mouth about me have said worse or just as bad. So I really don't appreciate being put in the same category. Oh, well, Laura's like Molly. Laura's like from the very people who have said just as bad, if not worse, than I ever have. And exactly, Rad, I march to the beat of my own drum. I do not give a shit what other people do. I'm not a big spectacle. I'm not histrionic. I don't care. I'm not a narcissist. You don't need to see me all the time. Hey, Clarissa, we are polar opposites. I'm not here to entertain in a sense of the way Molly does. Like, we are night and day. And for some reason, I get put in this category by the haters. Haters, if you don't like me, then don't like me. But this nonstop attacks and these nonstop lies, I'm still hearing about the motherfucking candles. These people are still on the motherfucking candles. Holy shit. I will not explain it again. I will not answer to it again. Deets has my whole explanation on their channel. Go watch it.
Okay, so that was that. So, what are I'm sorry. So, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Feel free to comment. Every opinion is allowed. And if you have a few seconds, hit the hit the thumbs up if you have a few seconds left, and if you want to share this out on Discord, Twitter, YouTube, that would help me a lot. I will be back soon live. Make sure you have the notifications on so you won't miss it. I'm not sure when, but you'll never know with me. I can go live just as a surprise, and if you have the notifications on, then you're gonna find out. So yeah, we're gonna see each other very, very soon. Take care, everyone. GL has left the building. Bye.